Hi there, YouTube. Not sure what my name is now on YouTube. They have screwed it up so bad. I think it's Lynn. But anyway, it was Lindy0321 at Yahoo. So anyway, how y'all doing today? It is Thursday, Friday Eve, November 8th, and I'm right at a little past 6 months of my third anniversary from the gastric sleeve, the VSG, and coming in for my weekly update. Excuse me, not a lot to share this week. I must admit, I don't really know what to say because here lately I've really been struggling, and I'm at 47 pounds. I've been at this weight, 217. When I'm not eating, I saw 215 a couple times. But I've been pretty much on 217. When I wake up in the morning, I weigh, and sorry, I'm a daily weigher. It's good and bad that I'm a daily weigher. The good thing about it is that it keeps me accountable. The bad thing about it is, I guess, I obsess over it a little bit, but not like I used to. But I definitely think weighing every day is good for me. It might not be good for everybody, but for me, it keeps me accountable. I think if I could do it once a week, that would be even better. And I do like it when I go off on my trips, when I travel, which is every week. I'm usually gone 3 or 4 days, and that'll give me a chance to stay away from the scales. And anyway, started out this journey on May 1st of 2012 for the gastric sleeve. My highest weight ever was around 310. When I got the day of surgery going in, I was around 264, and like I said, I'm around 217 now. I think that's around 47 pounds. I've been at 217 probably since October. I'm not losing weight right now. I'm in a stall. I think it's my fault because I got to kick it up a notch. And anyway, I guess it's getting close to the holidays, and I'm getting a little bit complacent. And anyway, my fault, but got to do better with that. And with my eating, it seems like I've just been under a lot of stress lately, and I stress eat. I just got back from a counseling session with my my counselor, and we're getting some good work done, but we're just pretty much in the beginning phases. I've been going to her probably for about 2 months now, and you have to just go through a lot, the family of origin, and to get down to the root of an eating disorder. So I'm working on that. I'm still I'm trying to get a small group started for people with eating issues of any kind, whether it be bulimia, anorexia, binge eating, compulsive overeating, whatever. I mean, different people have different issues with eating, and whatever it might be, I'm trying to get a small group started. Having to take a class right now that will prepare me on how to run a small group, and so that's where I'm at right now with that. So that's something I'm working on because I'm not one of those people that are in denial. I absolutely should have had at least the RNY gastric bypass surgery. My physician was very new to gastric surgery. He's a great, great doctor, excellent doctor, but just new at the surgery. So, it's kind of like you say, you call them virgin docs, but virgin gastric surgery surgeons. So that's one thing that I'm dealing with right now, and warning out to those that are contemplating surgery or wanting to have surgery. Um, the doctors have to start from somewhere, but in case you're going to be the the test person or the guinea pig, then try to go for some doctors that have a lot of experience, and they they do as much as they can as far as cutting your bogey. I think that's what you call it. Um, because otherwise, you'll be left with a big bogey like I have, which is not the doctor's fault. It's my fault. I'm the one with the eating disorder. So, not to place blame on anyone but myself. And anyway, not to even blame myself. I'm sure I'm going to get racked over the head for blaming myself, and because I am too hard on myself. So, anyway, people, yeah. So I'm about 6 months in. I've lost around 47 pounds, and I'm stuck right now. So I'm just trying to get that motivation back, and I'm trying to continue on in my weight loss process, because I know this is when it gets slower. This is when it slows down. I've heard it many, many times, and this is the time when we just got to persevere, keep doing the right things, and eventually we'll come out of this stall. So I just wanted to give a weekly update. Like I said, I don't have a lot of important things to say. I have no weight loss to record. I'm very disappointed about that. I was hoping to, be around 200 at least by the end of the year. That's 20 pounds. I say 17 pounds, 18 pounds, but I've got a little ways to go. Hopefully, who knows, maybe it'll happen. I pray it does. I am beginning to look into the second part of the gastric sleeve surgery, and that would be the duodenal switch. That is what Pinkfish Lily has. Gosh, there's a few other people. I can't think of, I'll have to go and look at their name, but I know Pinkfish Lily, she's had the duodenal, and, I know I sent a shout out to all the people in New York that's had to go through, what they've went through with the hurricane. I'm sending my prayers out, because I'm telling you, the people in Louisiana absolutely understand that, because we do deal with hurricanes as well a lot. So my prayers are going out to you all. I know things are going to be getting better soon. God bless you. But Pinkfish Lily had a duodenal switch, and that is the second part to this surgery for the gastric sleeve. So I'm absolutely considering it. I talked to Pinkfish Lily, and she gave me dsfacts.com website, and I've been doing my research, and then it is in Mexico that I'm looking at. I'm looking at I call him Dr. Akib, but it's Dr. Ungson, and he is the doctor listed out on dsfacts.com. I've been told that you can go through Dr. Akib's, and that Dr. Ungson, you can request him in a certain hospital, and that they will go in and do the surgery together for the duodenal switch. So what I would have is, I'm definitely going to talk to the doctor to see if I decide to do a revision from the gastric sleeve, whether my revision would be best to go to the RNY, or whether the revision would be best to go to the duodenal switch. So I'm looking at that, and I'm really going towards the duodenal switch, but I'm definitely going to seek professional advice about that. But I am looking at Mexico. I've heard some great things about both these doctors, and if I decide to do that, then that is my plan. So anyway, more to come on that. I'm not sure. Sometimes the gastric sleeve's enough, just like sometimes the band's enough for people, and it is a lot of hard work. But we had this surgery because we need help. Yeah, we do use our tool, but there's other things, there's other outlying issues that are involved that people with real eating disorders, they understand, and even people that have been overweight their whole life, or even people that have been overweight since they had their baby, whatever, and developed an eating disorder. But the reason I had my surgery is because definitely I could not do this alone. I tried all my life to do this alone since I was 9 years old. I would be successful for a small period of time, and then, one day when life got crazy, life got me derailed, things came out of the blue, setbacks, whatever, I would get just totally out of control with my eating. I like to isolate myself. I like to go into a hibernation place and basically just be alone and do nothing but intoxicate myself with food. Um, you know, to say that I do that every day is a no. To say that it has been getting stronger lately to do that, I will say that the urge happens still, and you know I am able to eat more now than I was, just like everybody does. But anyway, I am going to see. I'm getting help for it. I am taking my Wellbutrin, and I continue every day to have to fight this, and like we all do. And but I'm going to do what I can to help myself, and if it takes me going to have the second part of the surgery, if that's what it's going to take, then hopefully, Lord willing, I'll be able to do that because you know, a lot of people that have been morbidly obese, it's the best surgery for them. So anyway, I just wanted to tell everyone kind of what I'm looking towards. If y'all got any comments, I know I mentioned it to my primary care physician. She was off of the gastric sleeve. She wasn't too sure about the duodenal switch because I don't think a lot of doctors and a lot of people, they don't know about it. I mean, it's still fairly, there's not many surgeons in the United States that do it. I mean, it's getting more and more. I think maybe about 500, if I'm not mistaken, surgeons in the United States. But it was less than that. It's just not. It's more complicated than any of the other gastric surgeries. So it and the malabsorption that it's involved, your vitamins are an absolute 100% necessity and a must. But anyway, just want to give y'all an update. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's getting prepared for Thanksgiving, and we stay away from those pecan pies. Down here in Louisiana, we have sweet potato pies, pecan pies, fudge. I mean, you name it, we got it. So the best food you'll ever put in your mouth. My boyfriend is Cajun, and he cooks like incredible. I mean, so anyway, go figure. Um, anyway, it's just something that we deal with every day, and it's some good food down here in Louisiana. So if you want to eat, come here. Come to Louisiana. Yeah, it's yeah. Me, yeah. Love y'all. God bless. Take care. Bye.